starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At small forward, Gerald Henderson. At point guard, Jared Davis. At the other forward position, Robert Covington. At center, Jahlil Okafor. At the other forward position, Ben Simmons. The head coach of the visiting team is Brett Brown. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 11, Dion Waiters. Number 20, Justice Winslow. At the other guard position, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 7, Goran Dragic. Starting at center, 7 feet, number 21, Hassan Whiteside. Number 1, Chris Bosh. Eric Spoelstra is your head coach. Go Miami Heat!
It's the Philadelphia 76ers and the Miami Heat. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Simmons and Okafor together down low. Henderson out there with Jared Bayless, and it's Covington in at the 3 spot. Now Henderson, after Justice Winslow missing on that last 3-pointer. Now the pass to Okafor. Clock at 6. Henderson passes to Okafor. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And Jahlil Okafor managing 53 games his rookie season before a torn meniscus shut him down. The coaching staff making clear they'd like to see him trim down a little bit too, and certainly that could help that knee.
You know, no question about it. I think certainly a few less pounds would make it easier on the joints. And the game is much faster now. It's more of an up-tempo game, so big guys have to be able to get up and down, and the leaner they are, the better they can do that.
Both free throws good for Okafor.
Tell you, when it comes to low post scoring, Okafor is a legitimate beast inside. A player with a lot of upside.
Whiteside with it. Dragic dishes to Waiters. With the shot. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now we'll go to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team as good as they are inside, you have to stop the easy looks. He said if they can keep them out of the paint, they'll be in good shape to win. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Good.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
On defense, Miami. Okafor with the screen on Bosh. And Simmons kicks to Bayless. Henderson against Waiters. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. That shot misses. Nice D from Bosch. He'd have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Dragic. He dishes it to Bosch. The baseline J. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
On defense, the 76ers. The feed to Dragic. Dishes to Whiteside. Lets it go from the wing. Okafor grabs the miss.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Good on the bucket.
Hey, really, you don't have many more options when Simmons is that close to the cup. I mean, this guy's just too smart.
And Waiters kicks to Bosch. And stolen by Simmons. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And stolen by Whiteside. 3 on 3. Here's Bosch. They grab their own miss. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Okafor. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Man, you can actually see the evolution of Okafor's offense right in front of us. I mean, not only working in the post, but from the mid-range as well. Impressive.
Now here's Waiters. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Bayless. The lead is 2. To the inside. Here's Simmons. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Chris Bosh.
And when you see Ben Simmons on paper, it might not be that impressive, but once you watch him move, you see what the hype is all about. Runs like a guard with a forward's body. Incredible quickness for a player his size makes him a nightmare matchup.
And that one misses. And with Simmons and his frame, it shines in the open court. He can handle the ball and lead a break like few others can at that size.
Yeah, and what's great about Simmons in any situation is the control he has over his speed and body. Often you see physically gifted players like him take time to learn how to control both of those attributes. Simmons not only has an NBA-ready body, he has the dexterity and power over it to make incredible things happen on the floor.
And the new practice facility and basketball operations center at the Sixers starting this season, right across the Delaware River.
It's actually in a different state, strangely enough, Camden, New Jersey. It's the biggest practice facility in the NBA. And the Sixers building the team up on and off the court.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the miss by Hassan Whiteside.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Henderson, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Justice Winslow.
And Ben Simmons was so highly praised during his brief college career. Came in with lofty expectations, and his play on the court really nothing short of amazing. Still, his team faltered, and he didn't even get a chance to play in the tournament. And that's a rare thing for a top prospect like him.
Bosh with the bucket.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Simmons passes to Okafor. They set the pick. Simmons dishes to Covington. Kicks it to Simmons. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And with Simmons not getting to play in the tournament, it wasn't his fault by any means. He was pretty much carrying that team on his back.
Yeah, and that can be good and bad for him and his NBA prospects. Didn't get the chance to play in high-pressure games and prepare the mental fortitude. However, he knows what it is like to be the man on a team and what it takes to perform at a high level.
Now Simmons, after the missed 3 from Goran Dragic.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Here's Bosch, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Now Simmons, 7 points in the game. Back to Okafor. Covington kicks to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bosch has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. The 76ers making a switch here. Rodriguez is checked in. The 76ers leading by 4. He kicks it to Simmons. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Grant, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Richardson the pass to Waiters. Whiteside a screen on Grant. Shot's good by Waiters. And now just a 1-point 76ers lead.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Simmons. That one a little long. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Good ball movement here by the Heat. It's slammed in by Whiteside.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Now here's Simmons. 7 points in the game. Here's Rodriguez. Another miss by Philadelphia. It's Miami's ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Richardson dishes to Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Bosch, no one around him. Off target with his 3. 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Rodriguez passes to Simmons. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat with some changes. Derek Williams comes in for Waiters. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Goran Dragic. Then for the 76ers, Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Nerlens Noel comes in for Simmons. And Luwawu subbed in for Gerald Henderson. Now here's Rodriguez. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Miami making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And here are the Heat now. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Richardson kicks to Johnson. Johnson against Rodriguez. He gets that one. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Back to Rodriguez. Grant kicks to Noel. He feeds it to Embiid. Here's Rodriguez. Drilled from 11 feet out. Rodriguez has got his first bucket of the night. And here are the Heat now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And head coach Brett Brown last season receiving a 4-year extension from the Sixers. Despite that, an office turnover put his job in question.
Yeah, and I think a lot of coaches around the league are very protective of Brett Brown because they saw what he was going into and knew it was going to take a while. He's presided over such a drastic rebuild. I think he deserves to have the chance to see it through so he can maybe reap some of the fruit of the sacrifice that he's made and the franchise has made and the way they've tried to build the team.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Miami. And he can't hit the second.
Well, I tell you what, so much excitement to see Joel Embiid finally on the hardwood, regarded as the likely #1 overall pick in the 2014 draft before he fractured a bone in his foot. He's finally getting a chance to show what he can do on the court.
Here's Rodriguez. Here's Luau. The dish to Grant. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And for Embiid, 2 separate surgeries on his foot, missing years of action. You hope he can find a way to stay healthy.
Yeah, I would certainly agree with you there, Kevin, but it's difficult when you're as big as he is. He's a 7-footer, and that puts a lot of pressure on the feet, and he's already seen a couple of issues where he's missed time.
2 shots.
Reminds you a little bit of guys like Bill Walton, Yao Ming. Those guys had a tough time playing a long time because of foot problems. But if Embiid can stay healthy, I think he's got a chance to be truly special. And, you know, Jeremy Grant, part of the Grant family that's produced 5 different pro basketball players. His father played over a decade in the NBA. His uncle won 4 titles with the Bulls. And 2 of his brothers also pro players. A lot of strong DNA in that family.
And Grant drops them both. And Jeremy taken in the 2nd round in the 2014 draft out of Syracuse. His brother is a point guard out of Notre Dame.
Yeah, his brother drafted a year later by the Knicks, both of them off to really solid starts in their NBA careers.
Now here's Bosch. 6 points for him. And they pick up 2. Bosch has got 8 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And he knocks down the first one. And you look at Nerlens Noel, 6'11", around 230. He's a little light to play center. Where do you play him, guys? At the 4 or the 5? Where?
Well, I think he actually can play both positions pretty well. Offensively, he's a little limited, but I think long-term, if he adds some weight and strength, I think he could be a dominant center.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. So we know Nerlens Noel is a work in progress offensively. What mold guys do you think he should try to fill offensively?
Well, I like his athleticism, as does everybody, so I'd like to see him rolling to the rim and getting out in transition. I think he'd be most effective there. He's also shown some flashes of being effective working in the high post area as a face-up guy, so somewhat in the Tyson Chandler mode is how I see him going forward.
Now here's Williams. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Ellington, and it's Noel with the rebound. The 76ers trail it. Rodriguez passes to Luau. Back to Rodriguez. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Johnson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Johnson against Rodriguez. On target from 13 feet.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Here is Ellington. 76ers getting the bucket. Embiid with the steal. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And the commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim, I mean, he's absolutely ferocious, relentless in how he attacks the rim.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Noel. 6 to shoot from 15 feet away. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Rodriguez. The shot off that time. It's all tied in Miami. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Joel Embiid out there with Saric. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Rodriguez in at the point guard. And Miami shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Feeds to Winslow, launches it, sinks the triple. Winslow's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Heat.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Now, here's Saric. Embiid the screen. 4-3, Covington. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And that's really good use of the catch and shoot. Outstanding by Covington. He's a quick decision maker, and he usually makes his decision as the pass is being thrown to him as to what kind of shot he's going to get off.
Here's Covington. Rodriguez passes to Embiid, and they take the lead. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. A different look for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Bosh. Josh Richardson comes in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Dragic in for Johnson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Jared Bayless has checked in for Rodriguez. And here's Whiteside. Pass to Dragic. He dishes it to Williams. Whiteside, and Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Stauskas kicks to Bayless. No good off the back of the rim.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now here's Dragic. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The offensive rebound. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Okafor is checked in for Philadelphia. And that one falls for Dragic. The 76ers trail by 3. Bayless with it. Passes it to Okafor. And here's Covington from the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Outside Dragic. And there's the pass to Whiteside. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And, you know, when Bayless is on the attack, it's not easy to keep pace with him. He's really smart getting calls as he drives to the basket.
It's his first trip to the line.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Waiters, he's checked in for Williams. Second free throw, no good.
And, you know, I think veteran leadership traits that Bayless exudes, really the reason he's so highly revered around the league. Somebody that this team looks to both on and off the court.
Dragic dishes to Winslow. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Whiteside. And the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got 10 points in the game.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Here's Stauskas. Good on the triple. Stauskas has got his first 3 points of the game.
The quick release of Stauskas is lethal. I mean, he's a threat to score when he's firing right after he gets the pass.
Here's Waiters. Excellent D there from Okafor.
Not a good pick there. If I'm shooting the ball and I'm looking at him, I'm asking, where is the effort? You've got to do a better job of screening.
Hits, count that one from Stauskas. Stauskas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Right side, the pass to Dragic. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist from Dion Waiters. 12 points for him.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Now here's Bayless, and here's Covington from the arc, and it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Good on the shot. Winslow's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Bayless. Here's the screen. Okafor kicks to Stauskas. Traps in the tray. Stauskas has got a pair of triples in the second now for Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Stolen by Bayless. Inside, Saric misses the baby hook.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Now, here's Saric. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Covington with the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The 76ers lead. Now Bayless. The feed now to Stauskas. Picked by Okafor. Shot clock at 5. And here's Covington from the arc. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Okafor's got 6.
Boy, never giving up on the glass and getting an easy bucket as a result. Persistence paying off for Okafor. And for much of his freshman season at Duke, Jahlil Okafor was considered a possible #1 overall pick for the 2015 draft. And in his rookie season, he averaged over 17 points per game. His interior offensive game was NBA ready from day one.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Nerlens Noel checks in for Saric. Simmons comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Henderson for Nick Stauskas. And Miami making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Waiters. He has 7. This is to Dragic. Wide open. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. And for Okafor, we know he can score on the block. What areas, guys, you see where he can still improve?
Well, I think defense and rebounding are probably the 2 biggest areas. He's not extremely mobile or explosive, but with his size and strength, he's got to be a bigger presence on the glass, in my opinion.
Now here's Winslow. Jahlil Okafor unable to get his last shot to go. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And here is Simmons. He's got 7. There's a screen by Noel. Henderson dishes to Noel. Shot clock at 6. Henderson passes to Noel. Good D by Johnson.
And barely anyone in the area, and still he whiffs on the bunny.
Waiters no luck.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Now here's Simmons. He's covered closely.
Oh, what an incredible effort from Simmons, using his length so well when he's hitting the boards.
Outside Dragic. Pass to Waiters. Right side a screen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They're also having a lot of success from the free throw line tonight. You always want to cash in from there.
And the first one at the line is good.
Take a look at what Waiters has been doing. He has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Whiteside. Ellington comes in for Winslow. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Goran Dragic. And he makes both free throws. Well, the league going more up-tempo with more three-point shooting. That's not, though, the Miami Heat.
No, they're at the bottom of the league as far as pace and as far as three-point shooting. This team makes its bones at the defensive end of the floor. That's really where they excel.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. from past the arc. And it's Noel with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 4. Grant kicks to Rodriguez. To the inside. Stolen by Bosch. Johnson wide open. He fires. Miami no good on that time either. To the paint. It's tipped. Rodriguez passes to Noel. Good. And Rodriguez gets the assist. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
First personal foul.
Jarrett Williams he checked in for the Heat. The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Luwawu is checked in for Philadelphia. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, after the 5 consecutive seasons where the Sixers have won fewer games than the season before, they're finally poised to reverse that trend. A much-needed infusion of young talent, bringing the promise of better days ahead.
And the Sixers with a bevy of draft picks, the arrival of players who were stashed abroad or were recovering from injury. The new wave of young talent is there to see.
Well, this is the payoff for those 3 lean seasons, guys, and now it'll be a matter of seeing if this long-awaited influx of talent pays dividends.
That one misses.
And, you know, Grant, a second-round pick, has worked hard for his minutes in the NBA. He's an exceptional athlete who plays with a real edge, a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
Now here's Ellington, 11 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Inside, Williams with the steal. Johnson dishes to Johnson. Left side, Williams. Ellington kicks to Johnson. Raiders on the wing.
Inside 2 minutes. Inside.
No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The 76ers have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Rodriguez. He has 6. Pass to Luwawu, trying his luck deep. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in. Luwawu's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the 76ers. And Waiters kicks to Johnson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Waiters with the ball. 10 points for him. 3 on the clock. Takes the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Luwawu. Kicks it to Simmons. He feeds it to Noel. Releases from 15 and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Johnson. Now here's Simmons. He's guarded by Williams. Now here's Simmons. Here's Rodriguez. Off target from outside. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what has to happen differently on defense in the second half?
Well, a little bit more activity. We just have to be committed to what we do. Our identity to be aggressive, but more consistent with it.
Spo, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We're going to break down all the action from the first half. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They got their lead up to as many as 8 points in the opening period. The second quarter largely belonged to them as they took charge of the game and jumped out to a 5-point lead at the break. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back. American Airlines Arena, visible on the far right of your screen in that overhead shot of downtown Miami. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. One of the stories here, Dion Waiters getting it done today.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Now Bayless. Dragic is out there with Dion Waiters. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Williams. And it's Winslow in at the 3. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. The Heat trail by 5. Here's Waiters. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. Okafor with the screen on Williams. And Simmons kicks to Anderson. They get the rebound. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the Australian Simmons, a star in the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set to go along with that gigantic frame.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That's good from Simmons. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And Hassan Whiteside signing a max contract to return to the Miami Heat this summer. What a dramatic change of fortune for a player, Greg, who'd bounced around early in his career.
And how about it, Kevin? I think he may be the first player in history to jump from making the NBA minimum to the NBA maximum in one season. He's going to be making 30 times more than he did last year. And who wouldn't like that kind of a pay raise?
Now here's Winslow. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's Henderson on the wing. He's guarded by Waiters. The 8-footer. Covington kicks to Bayless. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
There's the dish to Whiteside. He kicks to Williams. Feeds it to Winslow. Right side a screen. Up off the screen. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. The Heat have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. That's good from Winslow. Here's Simmons. He's got 10. He dishes it to Bayless. Pass to Simmons. The feed to Okafor. And it's Miami with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Time now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Chris Bosh. David, what's the update there?
Guys, I was able to speak with the head athletic trainer for the Heat about his status. And the news is pretty good. It does not look like a severe injury.
David, thanks for the great update. We appreciate it. And we really hope for the best, as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best. He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Rockets the pass to Winslow. Dishes it to Whiteside. Waiters with the screen for Johnson. Whiteside a screen. Johnson kicks to Waiters. They grab their own miss. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. 14 rebounds and a steal.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
Well, you guys talk about an imposing presence on the floor. Hassan Whiteside is about as big as they get in the NBA. You can't go through him, and it's even tougher, Greg, to go over the top of him.
And Whiteside is a tree of a player. There is no other way to put it. Measures at 7 feet flat, but has enough bounce in his jump where you think he's 7'6" at the end of the game. Also, very solid core strength, guys. He is difficult to move when he plants his feet.
He's off on the second. The 76ers leading by 4. The pass to Okafor. Embiid dishes to Okafor. The fader. Yes, that goes in. Okafor's got 10.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Bosh, the screen. Rockets the pass to Richardson. Outside Bosh, out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And 11 points for Chris Bosh.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
And here is Bayless to the wing right side. Okafor. That one misses. Good work defensively by Whiteside. For the tie. Bosh with another miss.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now here's Bayless. Back to Henderson. Pass to Embiid. It's good. Embiid's got his second bucket tonight.
Wow, fires that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. down low. It's deflected. Covington dishes to Henderson. Bayless with it. Embiid kicks to Okafor. That one good for 2. And it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
And, you know, the instincts of Okafor, really impressive. When the defense is in his face, he's got a quick release that really serves him well on that jump shot.
Now, here's Richardson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Right side a screen. Shot's good by Bosh. Now here's Bayless. To the middle. Here's Okafor. Miami grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Winslow's shot is off.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now here's Bayless. A baseline J. And it's Okafor missing. Now Winslow. Pass to Whiteside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the 76ers. Sarge is checked in for Okafor. Nick Stauskas comes in for Robert Covington. And Rodriguez is subbed in for Jared Bayless. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half. And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And the jam by Whiteside.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Embiid kicks to Sarge. Here's Stauskas. Richardson cover. Saric misses. The Heat trail by 3. Outside Dragic. Outside Bosh. Kicks it to Whiteside. From 11 feet away. That one off the back iron and out. The 76ers shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Saric passes to Rodriguez. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now here's Henderson following the miss by Chris Bosh. There's the dish to Saric. Up top, Henderson. Covered by Winslow. Here's Embiid. You can't get that one. And it's Miami the other way. Richardson dishes to Winslow. Whiteside, a screen on Henderson. Winslow kicks to Whiteside. Back to Winslow. Whiteside, the pass to Dragic. Pulls it from the elbow. Good as the jump shot falls. Dragic has got 7 points in the game. The 76ers leading by 3. Feeds it to Saric. Here's Henderson. He kicks to Stauskas off the screen, and it's good. 2 points. 10 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Richardson looking for his first basket still in this. Bosch with the bucket.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Henderson against Winslow. Henderson dishes to Saric. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid, and it's blocked by Whiteside. Winslow against Henderson. Winslow kicks to Richardson. Outside Bosch. He feeds it to Dragic. Outside Bosch. He dishes it to Dragic. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago, an average number in that regard.
Now, gentlemen, two shots. Group shots.
The first one falls.
Dragic having a good one. He has 8 points and 8 dimes.
And with the ball in his hands, he's made terrific passes, but also when he's gotten to the line, he's been consistent as well.
Yeah, I like that combination, guys. I mean, going to make your coach happy when you're getting it done in those areas, taking care of the ball, finding your teammates, and then knocking down free throws. Those are winning things.
Both free throws good from Dragic. Philadelphia with the ball. It's a one-point game. Luwawu, the pass to Rodriguez. Grant outside. Rodriguez right side. Passes it to Saric. Shot clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Luwawu. His three-pointers off the mark. Miami's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Johnson in the corner. Bosch, the screen. The feed to Dragic for the lead. That's in there. Jackson with the assist. Dragic has got 6 here in this quarter. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
To the left wing. Grant outside. Over to the wing. Dishes to Saric. There's the pass to Rodriguez. The 76ers again can't hit it. And here are the Heat. They're on a 12-4 run. Dragic with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball. Dragic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Shots good by Saric.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Johnson outside. Pass to Bosch. Johnson outside. And the Heat, another 3. The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Saric. Out left to the wing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. There's a screen by Noel. Kicks to Saric. Baseline try. Bosch grabs the miss. Bosch has got 7 rebounds in the game. Ellington dishes to Dragic. It'll count. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that's... Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Everybody be patient, be on the same page. This game is ours.
And you hear Eric Spoelstra, instead of pumping his guys up, looking to settle them down just a little bit right now.
A great point, Kevin. It's important that no one individual takes it completely upon himself. Sometimes it's guys just trying to self-will it. You got to trust each other out there, and that's what Coach wants to see.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, Grant the 3 with Simmons in at the power forward. Jared Bayless is out there with Luwawu, and it's Noel in at the 5. Now here's Bayless, here's Luwawu, and right on target with the swish. The Heat leading by 5. Outside Bosch. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Bayless. He's guarded by Johnson. There's a screen by Noel. From deep. A second chance effort. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
That's his first. Noel is what we call a glass eater. I mean, he's relentless in how he gets to the boards.
And Miami making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Philadelphia also making some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Henderson for Luwawu. And here is Waiters. Outside Bosch. Good ball movement here by Miami. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And he sinks the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Inside, stolen by Bosch. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Bosch has been having his way out there. 8 rebounds, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Bosch.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Covington passes to Bayless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Henderson. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Now here's Simmons to the paint. It's tipped. Fires it up. Embiid puts the move on, and Embiid throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
The 76ers trail by 7. And here's Covington from the arc. Rebound by Johnson.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Raiders no luck. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I tell you what, when Simmons is taking it strong to the rack, he's looking for the contact and the foul. I love his aggressiveness.
Josh Richardson's checked in for the Heat.
At the line for the 76ers, Ben Simmons. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. The Heat leading by 5. Johnson dishes to Bosh. Now here's Ellington. Bayless covering. Ellington kicks to Bosh. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Johnson left side. Outside Bosh. For 3, Richardson. But they'll get another chance. Johnson outside. There's a good screen. Right side a screen. 3-pointer Ellington. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Covington with the bucket.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Now here's Bosh. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Bosh has got 19 points.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Miami leading by 5. Ellington the pass to Richardson. Whiteside with it. From deep. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Whiteside. 12 points for Johnson. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Now here's Simmons. D right on him. Nice D from Bosh. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Richardson dishes to Bosh. Ellington kicks to Whiteside.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Hassan Whiteside. 2.
That free throw missing.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
And Miami making a change here. Dragic is checked in. And he sinks the second. The 76ers trail by 9. And Simmons kicks to Anderson. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Johnson the screen. Dragic the pass to Bosh. The 15-footer. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bayless from long range. Can't hit that one. And Miami the other way now. Johnson dishes to Bosch. Missed inside.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And now Bosch running the floor all by himself. And here's Richardson outside. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason not to. I mean, work that perimeter. It's going good for you. Work it until it stops.
Chris Bosch really making a difference here.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Okafor is checked in for Embiid. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle with his team. He is not happy with the perimeter defense. He said, guys, our three-point line is too lax, and they're getting wide-open shots. Got to get over screens and get on top of them and get them off the line. We'll see if they get the message, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Simmons. Now the dish to Bayless. 18 feet out, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Simmons is an absolute thoroughbred as a scorer, a dominant offensive talent who scores in a lot of different ways.
To the paint, got a piece of it. Goes back up, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
That's good from Simmons.
And the Sixers leaving roster spots open over the years, trying to find some unheralded talent. Robert Covington is one of those finds. A nice shooting stroke. He can defend either forward position. This guy's got game.
Winslow's checked in for Miami. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Covington can slide between the 3 or the 4 spot. You got to like that versatility.
Yes, you do, because it gives you a chance to play effectively with the small ball lineup, because he can play the 4 or you can play big with him. For a team with a crowded front court, every little bit of flexibility helps.
Bosch.
76ers foul. Tony Okafor. That's his 4th personal foul. Chris Bosh. 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. The 76ers trail by 7. Now here's Bayless. From the baseline. And he hits the jump shot. Simmons got 8 here in the quarter.
And Simmons is accustomed to finishing over all types of defenders. That jump shot is just pure gold.
Outside, good.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
The 76ers have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And Simmons kicks to Okafor. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Now here's Johnson. And here's Bosh with three, and the Heat, another three.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
There's the pick. Pick by Okafor. Now here's Bayless, covered by Winslow. Tipped away. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Okafor missing. The Heat leading by 8. Bosh passes to Winslow. Feeds it to Dragic. Right side a screen. Dragic kicks to Bosh. No block shot. Misses off the left iron. The 76ers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Now Simmons. He kicks it to Okafor. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Been a solid outing for Okafor. He has 14 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
That free throw, no good. Richardson, he's checked in for Johnson. No good on the second free throw. Miami leading by 8. And Dragic has it in the corner. He feeds it to Whiteside. Down low. Winslow. And the dunk by Winslow.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Chris Bosh really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And the Heat making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and it's time for an injury report.
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Heat, and the news is not good. Right now, it looks like a broken ankle with additional damage to the surrounding connective tissue. He'll be sidelined for the rest of this game, and it doesn't look like he'll be back on the court anytime soon. Very bad news. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
It sure doesn't. I mean, that's a really hard blow there.
Both free throws good for Okafor. Here's Dragic. Over to the wing. Here's Bosh. That one a little long.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And Simmons kicks to Okafor. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The Heat leading by 8. Bosh dishes to Dragic.
2 minutes.
Back to Bosh. Let's go. That doesn't go either for Bosh.
Well, it's been a turbulent quarter, really rough for him. Nothing going his way. And he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Okafor inside. He's covered by Whiteside. And it's Okafor missing.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Now here's Dragic. He dishes it to Bosh. And a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Two shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers trail by 10. And Simmons kicks to Okafor. Another shot. And Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. .103 left in the fourth. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick.
3.
And here is Johnson. Right side Bosh. Unloads from 13. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Okafor. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Philadelphia.
Two shots.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game. And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 9. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bayless. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Boy, Bayless is really a smart player, a guy you can count on to take high percentage shots when they open up for him.
Outside Dragic. Passes it to Winslow. And the 3 ball is good. Winslow's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Dragic with it. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Warren, a pretty good performance you put on tonight in front of the fans.
Yeah, great game for us, for our fans. They were amazing. This kind of games is really enjoying to play, and we are hustling on every play, defense and offense, and I'm really happy that we won.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the Hassan Whiteside. What can you say? Double-double on a big night. Of course, any victory is big, but he really seemed to put a little extra effort into this one. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
Man, he took his game to another level tonight. He wasn't hanging in the background. He was their alpha dog. And he got the crowd going wild.
In terms of individual rebounding, he had a game that will be.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin